The Beach FM Business Lunch Show, brought to you by PlaceMakers Kapiti and Horowhenua. Together we're building New Zealand.
Welcome back to the Business Lunch Show on Beach FM 106.3 with Damian, and let's talk more retail now, and let's welcome into the show from Global Shoes and Coastlands. It's Lakesh. G'day, mate.
Hi, mate. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing at this time, my friend?
We're just trying to keep up above the water.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we can do at the moment, mate. Let's hear a bit about yourself before we get into the current climate. How long have you been around? How long's the shoe game been your game?
Shoe game's been all our life, mate. I come from Fiji. Family had shoe shops and little shoe factories behind the shops. And then when I moved over to New Zealand, I worked to understand retail in New Zealand, and then after that, years time, we opened up our first shop. Well, we didn't open it up, we bought it in Karori, Munros, and from there onwards, I basically drove up to Coastlands one day and saw Global Shoes there, where I approached the owner and asked him if I could buy his shop. And after a week or so, yes, we did buy it, and from there onwards, I've been in there for about 15 years now.
Wow. So what was the draw? What was the attraction to the Kapiti Coast?
It reminded me of a bit of Fiji, around the coastal area, nice and quiet, easygoing, flow was nice. I basically got attracted to the area. Say I was living in Wellington, I was staying in Newlands, and then after getting married, we moved to Horowhenua, but after that, I said, I just want to stay in Kapiti, so I've been here for about 7 years now.
Awesome. And
I'm residing in Kapiti for 7 years too.
Brilliant. Hey, mate, you would have seen a lot of changes over that time with Coastlands and the region in regards to Kapiti Coast and retail.
Yes, we have. The amount of people have increased, but, things have changed of how retail works. Lots of competition through internet, and whereas my focus was always one-to-one on customers. So that's what I like to do, is like have my customers in front of me so I know actually what they like.
Awesome.
So I've always been Sorry.
No, don't be sorry, always. Hey, mate, fashion changes all the time. How have you how have you kept up with the trends?
Well, my focus is always trying to provide my customers with the best that I can. With my colleagues working with me in the shop, when I started off, I had Tracy Longstaff who worked with me, and she always got me ideas of how and what's in fashion, and then even our suppliers bought in new brands and everything. So with Global Shoes, I always try to keep European shoes in my shop, and in saying that, doesn't mean that it only has to be European shoes. I've got shoes from Asia, I've got shoes from India, I've got shoes from all over the world, let's put it this way. Some of them I used to even get it from South Africa, Fiji. There's quite a lot of brands that are out there. However, to stay with the current market, the current designs and stuff like that, European is the best way to follow for me, because I've got customers who basically like the shoes I sell.
Awesome. Very much Global Shoes, that's for sure. Hey, mate, what's been...
that's what I was trying to do.
What's some of the principles that you've stuck by that have been a success to you sticking around the last 15 years?
Well, my principle basically is to have, customer satisfaction, quality control in my shop, knowing the items, knowing the brands that I do, knowing my materials, knowing the shoes, and having a good conversation with the customers, understanding the customer more than trying to sell a customer anything that's available. So that is my principle, is understand your customer, understand your brands, understand what you sell. That will make you work harder towards attaining the goals that you acquire.
Lakesh, how have you pivoted during this time? COVID-19 has changed a lot of businesses and the way that they deal with, obviously, with people, and how they actually approach their own business, and they might have done it differently beforehand. What has changed for you?
Sorry, you kind of cut off quite a bit there, mate.
Sorry, Lakesh. So a lot of businesses at the moment have pivoted where something has changed for the current climate. Has there been any changes that you have had to do during this time?
Well, like I said, like my focus was to have a one-on-one on customer basis. So because we were closed, I wasn't been able to do anything as such.
Of course.
But what I've been able to do is go on my Facebook page, tell my customers what I'm getting into the store. I mean, trying to basically go online as well. My wife, who also has got her clothing shop, has got the same attitude, trying to be with the customers. Has developed her website, and she's working on my website now as well. So yeah, it's just trying to get to the customers. But like we all say, is during the lockdown, it has been really hard for us little retailers.
Absolutely. Hey, Lakesh, times are changing. Obviously, there is a lot of uncertainty in the air at the moment. What do you think it's going to take for the retail business to continue to grow and strive in the industry?
Well, it's going to be the locals and the local support and the community to help us little retailers. And like we've always been there for them, and they've been always for us. It needs to continue. And the more they buy from local retailers, small businesses, that will support the local economy a lot.
Too true.
And keep the jobs as well, I suppose, yes.
Yeah, too true. Hey, Lakesh, we're at level 2. How have you had to, adapt to the restrictions for your store?
Well, I'm just following all the guidelines the government is giving. I've got my shop all nicely cleaned out, and we're ready to go inside. We have got all the provisions given. I'll have hand sanitizers and, wipes and all that for the customers, for us. I'm going to make sure that the shop's ready for customers to come into the shop and feel good about it and not worry about, anything that's going to go wrong.
That's the one. Safety first. Well, mate, last question.
Safety first.
Last question is, where can people find you? How can they get in touch?
They can find me at Global Shoes in Coastlands Mall. They can also find me on Facebook, which is Global Shoes NZ. Those are the 2 areas that they can find us at. Hopefully in the future, I'll have my Global Shoes website come up within the next month.
Awesome stuff, mate. Well, thank you so much for taking time out to talk with us. All the best with level 2, mate. I hope the adjustments go well for you, and we'll catch up very soon, and hopefully our new normal works well for you.
Thank you very much, and it was a pleasure talking to you, Damian.